Welcome back to For Real. It's Wednesday, and that means it's time for the News Moto, where you get to watch footage of a ride in Cambodia while I update you on the news of the week. Today's ride takes us north of the city into the Sangkat of Kuk Chok. At For Real, we donate all of the money we earn from YouTube to charities in Cambodia. Here's the total we've donated so far. I think we will reach 5,000 USD next week, which will be absolutely amazing. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you are new to our channel, thank you for watching. We're really happy that you're here. If you are watching but you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing today. Okay, let's get to the news. It is Wednesday the 19th of July, and today we elect to mention the upcoming elections, get a date to fly, tourist numbers are up, poverty numbers are down, erotic no, racy yes, and finally we end with a Cambodian win. First up today though, a quick disclaimer. We don't get into politics on this channel as we're guests in this beautiful country. I know many people have opinions on this, but if you could please refrain from mentioning anything political in the comments, that would be great. Thank you. More than 70,000 security and law enforcement officers will be on standby for the national election this Sunday, the 23rd of July, to enforce the law and order to ensure a smooth polling day. The Deputy National Police Chief Lieutenant General said that the officers will be drawn from all branches of the nation's security forces to maintain safety and order. During the campaigning period, around 100,000 officers will be deployed, including 53,000 police, 4,000 military police, over 5,000 Royal Cambodian Armed Forces soldiers, and more than 30,000 security guards. On the 23rd of July, 9,710,655 registered voters will be casting their votes at 23,789 polling stations nationwide. You may ask why only 9.7 million voters out of 17 million people. Well, it's because of the genocide. Almost half of the population in Cambodia is under 18. The election campaign runs from the 1st to the 21st of July, while on the 22nd of July, which is known as White Day, no alcohol can be consumed and campaigning is also not permitted. Also, business owners across the country have been asked to allow their workers 3 days off to be able to vote. Next up, we have a date. The Siem Reap Angkor International Airport will start operating on the 16th of October. The new airport is expected to boost Cambodia's economic growth, especially its tourism. The international airports in Phnom Penh capital and the provinces of Siem Reap and Prea Sihanouk received a total of 2.48 million passengers in the first half of 2023, which is a huge increase of 270% compared to the same period last year. From January to June this year, the three international airports welcomed 24,725 flights, which is a year-on-year surge of 147.6%. Cambodia recorded 2.57 million international visitors in the first 6 months of this year, which is a sharp increase of 409% from 506,762 over the same period last year. Reconnecting flights and opening new air routes contributed to the remarkable growth in the number of air passengers and foreign tourists. What goes up must come down, though. The poverty rate in Cambodia has declined to 16.6% in 2022 from 36.7% in 2014, according to a United Nations Development Programme report. The number of poor people was halved from 5.6 million to 2.8 million, with 1 in 5 Cambodians moving out of poverty in 7.5 years, the report said. Of the 25 provinces, 17 had significant reductions in the Global Multidimensional Poverty Index, or the MPI value, and incidence of poverty, adding that the poorest subnational regions, Krache, Previhir and Stung Treng provinces, significantly reduced their global MPI value and incidence of poverty the most quickly. The incidence of poverty fell from 64.3% to 34.6% in Previhir and Stung Treng. According to the World Bank, the national poverty line in the kingdom is 10,951 Riel, or $2.70 US per person per day. The kingdom is projected to graduate from the status of least developed country by 2027. Now some more good news for the kingdom. Mothers bearing one child will now receive up to $480 in cash payments in a new scheme being introduced to help families cover the costs associated with raising a child, such as food and clothing. From August, pregnant women working in either the public or private sector will be paid $200 cash on the birth of their child. Those bearing twins and triplets will receive $300 and $400 respectively, with Prime Minister Hun Sen and his wife personally providing an additional payment of $1,250 to mothers of triplets. Cambodia now has the most advanced maternity rights of any nation in Southeast Asia, with protections enshrined in law to ensure the well-being of mother and child and promote gender equality in the workplace. Pregnant workers are protected by law from being penalised for leaving work early in order to have a safe commute home or to attend health centre checkups. Female employees are entitled to 90 days of maternity leave. During this period, they receive 120% of their monthly wage, with 70% of that covered by the NSSF and 50% by the employer, as well as other benefits provided under their contract. The employer must keep their job open and cannot terminate the contract on the grounds of pregnancy or maternity. Cambodia has also expanded antenatal care and provided more skilled medical practitioners at childbirth to ensure safe delivery practices. They are really going all out for my birthday, which, as you know, is coming up on Monday or 24/7. The Klan District Administration of Siem Reap Province has issued a notice asking passers-by to honour the Cambodian flag every Monday and Friday morning. I'll leave a link showing the location of the flag in the comments. According to the administration's announcement, in order to participate in maintaining and promoting the national identity and raising the awareness of the public, the district administration will organise the broadcast of the national anthem on the radio via public address systems beginning on the 24th of July 2023, as that is indeed a very special day. Then, every Monday and Friday after that at 7 a.m, the national anthem will be played in the same location. The district administration requests all national and international tourists passing through Klan District Town and the heads of the cabinet, ministers, teachers, students, managers of the private sector, businessmen and all the people when they hear the sound of the national anthem to stop travelling and suspend other work activities to fully respect the national anthem before they continue to travel or perform other work. We're not sure whether you have to stop your car or moto, as that would cause quite a traffic nightmare. Is all publicity good publicity? I'm sure this will get a lot of views after the next story. A video production company has apologised publicly after producing erotic videos that were judged to offend Khmer traditions. The film department of the Ministry of Culture and Fine Arts called members of the Kidai gaming team in after they recorded a video with pictures of actors dressed inappropriately. After being admonished, a representative of the filmmakers stated that, "I apologise to all of you. I promise to stop making videos that affect the Cambodian society and culture, and I hope that all of you will forgive us." From one racy event to another, though, the Embassy of Malaysia organised a friendly go-kart race between embassy officials and media representatives from Khmer Times and CNC News at Kart Station in Phnom Penh. The first secretary of the Embassy of Malaysia said that the go-kart race was a big first for the embassy and all of its professional Cambodian associates. It was hoped that the event would foster stronger ties with the media through a really thrilling activity like go-kart racing. The embassy looks forward to inviting other media groups to join another go-kart race very soon, and later they hope to plan other new activities as well. Having driven in both Malaysia and Cambodia, it would most definitely have ended in a few people disappearing into the inky darkness after a crash. Now to a disgusting and disturbing lack of respect for life on the roads of Cambodia. An out-of-control driver got off cheaply after he smashed into a scavenger's cart and injured a small child in Phnom Penh. Sources at the scene saw a white Lancer Chrysler being driven carelessly at high speeds in an erratic manner. It struck a metal collector's cart, causing a young child who was in the cart to be thrown from the vehicle and onto the road. The small child required stitches to her head after the crash and most likely will be scarred both emotionally and physically. After the incident, local authorities arrived and asked both parties to mediate. How is a scrap collector ever going to mediate a good deal in that situation? The mediation ended up with the car owner agreeing to pay $60 in compensation. That's right, $60. This person, who could have easily killed these people and smashed their only means of income, only paid $60. Hopefully this will go higher and the poor family will get better compensation. What kind of a person could do this and only offer $60? From dangerous roads to dangerous seas, Cambodia has advised travellers and fishermen not to venture out to sea for the next few days as the kingdom is suffering from the impact of a typhoon. People are being urged to be extra vigilant to avoid possible danger. Tour boat operators, taxi boats and fishermen have been advised to halt their trips to sea until the weather improves. Any trips to the sea must be temporarily suspended until there is an improvement. The Siem Provincial Authority has also transported 708 domestic and international tourists from the islands due to the forecasted adverse weather conditions. Lastly, we have a quick good news story. A 9th grade student at CIA International School has done her country proud after coming first out of 2,231 international students in the coveted Caribou Mathematics Contest 2023. And with that, we have reached the end of this week's news. You're now up to date with all of the most important events in the kingdom. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, have a great week, and we'll see you very soon.